star, oh movie star. You think you are a movie star, oh movie star. You think you are a movie star.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Dave's Video Diaries. We are down here in Dave's cave. We've got a young bloke down here this week, Will Jesser. Will, thanks for joining us.
I'm not young, mate. I'm 45 in about a month.
That's all right. You're still young.
Yeah, okay.
We still call that young. Will's a fellow rotation man on the wing. I mean, I reckon we're holding the team together.
We are. We've got a lot of blokes that can't see their toes.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
true.
yeah, that's the only reason we're on the wing. Because we can see
We
our
can
toes.
still see our toes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, mate. What do you do for a crust?
I'm involved in the National Broadband Network.
Oh,
So-
NBN man.
Yeah. So it's going well.
You do all the installing.
I used to do the installs. Now I'm just the supervisor driving around.
So you're the dude that leans on the shovel.
Yeah, I just do my car, sort of take photos of stuff and that, and try and stay warm. Yeah,
Of the
pretty much.
NBN stuff or just
Yeah.
random shit?
Oh well, if it's
Something worthwhile taking
Yeah.
a photo. Well, you take a photo. Understandable.
That's it. That's
Totally
it.
understandable.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Where'd you play your junior foot?
Didn't really play much junior football.
Mhm.
Never really been much of a player, but I sort of just took it up with my cousin. It was went and played under 17s at Layla Stars. Just sort of have a bit of a kick there. No idea, just everywhere the ball was, I wasn't. That sort of stuff. So
So very similar to Adam Lewis.
yeah. Pretty much. And then finished that year, and then Reservoir, we saw looking for someone to play 19s football. Saw that Reservoir were advertising looking for players at Chris Park there. The two Blues, and then so we went down there and signed up to play under 19s. Yeah, so
and you play senior footy there as well?
I just so basically went from there straight into the reserves. Rob Dock was coach of the twos that year, playing coach, and so played a bit in the twos. Just same thing. It wasn't much of a play, a bit of a dour sort of, just a dour backman really, or something like that. Yeah, defender. Yeah, just annoying. But so played mainly twos football there. A little bit of senior football, mainly on the bench and stuff, and then
Left back.
Yeah. And then sort of when the kids come along, wife at the time had family up in Yarrawonga, so moved up there.
Yep.
And was played in the reserves for the Pigeons up there. An old Fev's old stomping ground.
Yeah.
So I played up there, and then went across to hitting about 33 years old there, and then went across to Mulwala.
Yeah.
As you do when you're getting old, you go across the Murray League team across the border, and played in the reserves grand final there, 2005. So that's pretty much my only premierships, the reserves grand final, or reserves premiership in Mulwala Football Club, Murray League. Yeah.
Nice. So who managed to drag you down here?
Well, obviously Scott Ryan's the coach at the moment, ex Reservoir teammate. Have played a few games here at Coburg. Over the years, just dabbled in a few little cameo appearances here and there as come over here. Just used to pay the $70 game fee and play a couple of games here and there with Jamie Arnold was coach.
Yeah.
But it worked out this year just with way it worked out with the family. I could play the way it worked out. I was able to play every second weekend, and the season fitted. So I've been
down, be a massive
trying to play a full season, as we've got a bit of a just trying to hold my place in the dream team at the moment.
Absolutely, it is a bit of a dream
team.
team.
Can't even just happy to play my role. Just a role player. Play a role player at the moment, just rotating through on and off the bench. Yeah,
we've got a fair system going between you, myself, and Vesk.
Yeah.
We managed to fuck the wings up a lot and stand next to each other a little bit.
Yeah, and come off and work out that it's we often have the bench yelling at us. It's you're supposed to come off and the other side of the ground. A couple of blokes. Tony does get selective hearing.
He does.
When it's time to come off, he just seems to be like all of a sudden I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
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 What?
What?
No, no.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
before you
next
know
one,
it, yeah,
next one.
before you know it, it's like 2 minutes and left in the quarter, and say, "Oh, don't worry about it."
Yeah, we'll do the change of quarter
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's it. So,
All right.
yeah.
What do you like about playing Coburg Supers?
Oh, look, I just think it's a very welcoming club. Obviously, I've got a lot of ex-teammates here. It's a bit of a ex-Reservoir, North Heidelberg sort of affiliation where, North Heidelberg and Reservoir had that when in the old Northern Footy League days. It was always a bit of an affiliation between Reservoir and North Heidelberg. I suppose just in my era, I suppose it was Kane O'Brien started Reservoir. Went there. Same Mark Ryan, obviously, started at Reservoir. Was in their team of the century, I think.
Yeah,
You can see a photo of the big meal there
On
at
the
North
wall.
Heidelberg the other day. Yeah, his brother Scott hasn't got. There's no photo of Scott. though.
Terrible.
No, so yeah,
Yeah.
it was like me at
They
Reservoir.
obviously
Good,
don't-
good twos play.
They obviously don't like boy band lead singers.
Yeah. Too pretty to play at North Heidelberg.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. All right, so you've been around for a little while.
Yeah.
We've got a few different cats that wander around the joint. Who do you reckon's the weirdest unit we got down here?
Weirdest unit.
There's a few.
A few. Well, who normally gets mentioned? Like
Cedar.
Yeah.
Cedar.
Well, I was just going to say Cedar, I suppose. But he's a good bloke, Cedar. He's a good clubman.
Oh, mate, he's a ripper.
He fed us tonight. We all had pretty much a large pizza each. But
Yeah.
obviously the dishing out the lollies nude in the thongs.
Mm-hmm.
It's an acquired taste. Yeah, I'm just glad there's not too many kids around.
Yeah.
But no, look, a football club's full of a lot of weird. Usually makes up a lot of a football club.
You know what?
Is made up of a lot of
the weird-
individuals, a lot of people that
The weird blokes
introverts,
are the
extroverts.
personalities, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got some personalities in our team.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Johnny and Dad.
He's a weird cat too.
Yeah. Nick Noble. He's.
I didn't
I
say
think
that.
No, not weird as in like he's a personality, I would say.
Absolutely.
Very talented.
Absolutely.
Just coming off 8 goals, so I'm not
Yes.
saying we are just very. He brings out intensity in the huddle.
That's right. Yeah,
We own these blokes.
the veins pop out of their head.
Yeah. So yeah, I enjoy that. That's I don't mind a bit of rah in the huddle.
Bit of Hulk popping out there.
A bit of rah old school.
He
Yeah.
does. He does.
Who else we got in our team? It's very hard with the seniors, but with our senior team, obviously, it's a bit of a. Well, I don't know too many blokes that play in the seniors these days. There's a lot of.
None of those bastards train.
No, we got a lot of high-priced
Yeah.
recruits show up on a
Marquee
Sunday.
Pretty boys.
In saying that, they are getting the job done, and
Oh, yeah, they are winning,
way,
so I
could probably nowhere near the level. So quite happy that they're all playing, to be honest, and we're looking good.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who do you reckon spends the most time in front of the mirror? There's a couple fairly obvious ones.
Apart from myself.
Apart from.
All right. Apart from myself, generally there's the blokes that have got hair, so that usually
Rules me out.
yeah rules you out. Yeah, it does. So who have we got? Who's the pretty boys? Yeah, I don't know.
I reckon your big mate's one of them.
Yeah, he's always been a man for the cameras and a bit of, hit the ball, spin it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try and pick the furthest target,
Yeah.
that's going to be the hardest to hit and drill them, and run around with a little
He's
bit of
very-
dirty,
he does have a bit of the peacock thing going, doesn't he?
sort of thing going. Yeah. But
He gets the peacock.
he's playing well. He's coming off a good game where he's sort of,
Oh, we have to say that. Don't we?
yeah,
He's
we
the
do.
coach.
He did sort of.
Coach.
Look, he won us the game off his own boot in the third
He
quarter.
did.
Yeah,
You're a superstar.
As mentioned by
Yeah.
himself. So yeah, look, we've got a few. Who's the pretty boys down the club? Bruno. Bruno likes to sort of
Schulz.
look after
Yeah,
himself.
Schulz is very pretty.
Yes,
I reckon our president's got to be up there too. Yeah, the Lombardis.
Yeah, always very slick Lombardi in the sports car and the shiny shoes and the tight pants.
He's got the
and
swagger too. hasn't
Yeah,
he? He's just got that.
yeah. He's,
Look at me.
yeah, what's he call himself?
T24.
Yeah, hashtag. Hashtag, yeah. Hashtag. But,
T24.
yeah, he has backed it up though on a few occasions. So
he's been
he's
alright.
kicked
3 goals, 4 on the weekend though. Very
yeah,
ordinary.
7 shots, a bit buddy like, but he has kicked 7 goals in a game this year, which
I
is
suppose I'll kick him.
I haven't kicked 7 goals in my career, so I can't.
It's tough to do from the back line.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I
All right.
can't claim too much, but yeah, but
Superpower. If you could have one, what would it be?
I'd like to be invisible. Put probably all us perverts at
Been
this
quite
age is
popular.
like it's been quite popular just to you know, probably not to use for like being a superhero and
Yeah, no,
and, like
just
taking out
No, for evil, not
it's
for
more
good.
for like just being
Personal
free.
use. Personal use. Yeah. It's like marijuana. It's all right for personal use.
Yeah, so that's so pretty much that
Invisible?
covers
Yeah.
our pretty much our genre
Yeah.
at the club. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I think that was mine too. So,
Yeah.
all right. If Will Jesser could be an animal, what animal would he be?
What animal would he be? Like to be, I suppose a lion, like our emblem. You know what I mean? Just
King of the jungle, mate.
Take, doesn't take any shit. Just gets to, just get up, roar around. Got a selection of ladies to choose from. Just like they have to go out and hunt, and they bring the food over, and
That's
you get
it.
to start. You get to eat first.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a job.
Whoever brings me the most food, I'll mount.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a dream
yeah.
job for a male. a dream role for a male, pretty much. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of being an animal,
Yeah.
you're it's fair to say you're fairly active on the old Tinder.
Hang on, these questions weren't on the list.
I throw a few in.
Oh no, like
Ad-lib
Robbo on
That's
360.
right,
Yeah,
that's
right. Put me over the pump.
Yep. It's fair to say you're fairly active on the you like to swipe.
Oh, I do have a Tinder profile, and I just like to just browse and chat, and just it's basically just to keep me just a little bit entertained in my quiet time. Really, I wouldn't say that I'm fraternising at all or anything like that. I just like just sort of like just seeing who's around and just having a bit of a chat. Why are you laughing? Like you're not believing me. But yeah, it's mainly just for.
No one believes you.
Well, quite. No, just sort of I'm pretty much a one woman at a time. Yeah, but
One game.
times change.
Okay. So I've seen his Tinder profile. I don't believe a word he says.
Yeah, it says relationship only.
Yeah, that's right. Purely for a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're nude.
Yeah.
All right. Favourite cartoon?
Favourite cartoon? I used to like when I was a youngster. I used to like watching He-Man before school.
I loved He-Man.
Yeah.
I loved him.
Before school, used to come on about 7:30.
Skeletor.
Yeah, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
that was
I
my go.
loved that. I had all the little figurines and
Yeah.
everything.
I was a bit of a fan of the. Yeah.
You know what? That's the first time He-Man's come up, and
Is it? Yeah, you like that?
I loved it.
Yeah. Well, we're around similar sort of.
We're a similar age group,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm a lot younger, but we're similar age.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean that. You've only just qualified for the 40s.
All right, yeah, just sneaking. You got a hidden talent other than Tinder?
Didn't tell it. No, I wouldn't say. No, I don't really have a hidden talent.
Jagging young birds?
No, don't know any young women, or been known to be with any young women or anything like that.
Okay,
No, so I wouldn't call
He
it.
prefers the grannies.
No. So no, not really. I dabble in a little bit of, sort of dabble in a few things here and there, but don't master of none. Yeah, so I couldn't say I've got a hidden talent at
I
all.
think it's a
no.
bit of masturbation and
Oh,
maybe some bondage and shit like that.
No, not bondage, I mean, I mean, masturbation, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like,
Well, I say
it's just like brushing your teeth in the morning, isn't it? It's just like,
Well, I say
we have to do it. We have to do it.
98% of men masturbate and 2% lie.
Pretty much, it's just it's part of our makeup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got any superstitions?
Superstitions? No, not really. Not when it comes to sport or anything like that.
Yeah.
Don't have a lucky pair of jocks or got to wear speedos or anything like that. No, I'm usually just a bit unorganised really when it comes to football.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's why you fit in so well with us.
Yeah, just try and get there sort of somewhere
Just
on time.
be there in time.
Yeah.
All right, you got a table for 4, yourself included. So you got 3 people, anyone from history, who you can have at dinner. Who would you have?
I'm a bit of a golf fan, so I'd like to have Tiger there. You know, just to quiz him about golf, and then just to quiz him about, it's just like you know, how was it when you were just like, just a
Smashing
man,
18
and
birds.
just had...
Played 18 holes during the day and 18 holes finish time
yeah,
off.
Yeah, and just thought, you know, just asking him, so it was pretty selfish that, you know, couldn't even swing any caddies way. I mean, it's 10%, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so...
10% of the winnings.
Yeah, so myself, Tiger, yeah, who else? Over time, I don't know, maybe a few, I don't mind a few movies, maybe a few actors and stuff like that. Maybe he's not with us anymore. I was a bit of a Patrick Swayze fan, thought he's a pretty cool actor.
Dirty
yeah,
Dancing?
Yeah, Patrick, yeah, I liked, was it Point Break? That was
Point Break was a
yeah,
good
that was a good movie. It's
Mhm.
probably my favourite movie if you're going to ask me that. That's,
Yeah.
that's
No,
it.
that's not one of the questions.
Yeah, oh shit, well anyway, we've covered that. Who else?
You got one left.
One left. Female.
It's got to be a bird.
Yeah. I do. I was a bit of a Liz Hurley fan when she was in her prime. Yeah. I thought I was a bit of a fan
Liz
there.
Hurley in the old
Austin
Powers
Powers. Yeah.
stuff.
She's pretty hot. Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, so
influential,
that'd be my four. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Here come the rapid fire questions.
Oh, rapid fire. That's dangerous. I thought that was a block in the check. for being on camera.
That'll be in the mail.
Alright, so I've got to answer just
All
off
right,
the top of my head.
just short, sharp
Yeah.
answers to my short, sharp, expertly read questions. Something naughty,
Sex.
something nice,
Sex.
inside midfielder.
Inside midfielder, Dangerfield.
If you were a brand, what would your motto be?
Pinpoint.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Troy Jones.
Necklace. Eyewear. That's all I can think of. Yeah.
Essendon Football Club.
What, the Supers Football Club or the
just
normal
the
football club?
the AFL club.
Don't mind them, harshly dealt with.
Passion Pop.
Passion Pop. No idea what you're talking about.
Tinder.
Useful. Wish it was around when I was 20.
Absolutely.
Because I wasn't very good at talking to women.
No,
No.
still not.
No.
Barry Cable.
Barry Cable. Never seen him play. Heard he was alright.
He wasn't bad.
Yeah.
What would the name of your debut album be?
Get around it. I use that tonight. I think the boys thought that was pretty funny when we're going, with high five and stuff. So, yeah, get around me. I've got a chuckle.
Steak and chips.
Fair to the school. Steak and chip. Used to love it as a young person, and would still eat it if someone would cook it for me. I live by myself. I don't cook steak. It's too expensive. I haven't got time.
That refers us back to the Tinder.
Yeah.
Brooke Shields.
Yeah, she was hot in her day. Yeah.
Very, very good. Very
Yeah,
good.
not so much now.
What's your biggest peeve?
Biggest peeve?
Chicks that swipe left.
No, not for fascination with Tinder though. You sure you're not on?
No, honey, I'm not.
No. Biggest peeve? Shit driving.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one of mine too.
Yeah.
All right, now just as I have a swig of me beer.
Yeah. Go on.
Yes, no question.
Yeah, I'm
Go
getting
for it.
dry on the throat. I'm
Okay.
under pressure here. This is like field investigation.
Put the lie detector on next.
Does that mean dinging on you?
No, that was me.
Yeah.
I'm more popular. Yes, no questions.
Alright.
All right, straight up. Ever been arrested?
No.
Ever had crabs?
No.
Ever taken pictures of yourself naked?
Yes.
Okay, let's stop the clock.
No to the previous.
I will be back to that. Ever cheated at golf?
Yes. I'm not proud of that.
You were proud of the other one before it. Ever borrowed something and not returned?
Plenty of times, yeah. I've got a putter that I borrowed from Darren Fitzgerald, Fitzy, about 15 years ago. He gave it to me to try.
And it's obviously been alright.
Yeah.
Failed a subject at high school?
Yes.
Ever cross-dressed?
Only because I had to, it was a party.
That's what they gotta say. Danced in front of a mirror?
Yes.
Was it naked?
No.
Okay, we might just wander back to the ever taken photos of yourself naked. What were the circumstances?
Just because because someone asked for it. Why else would you do it?
Fair enough. Did you get naked photos in return?
Might have.
Okay, that's a yes. All right. That was fantastic. All right, we'll straighten up a little bit now.
Yeah, all right, we'll get serious.
We'll get into the serious stuff. We're 5 points down. Siren's gone. 35 out. 45 angle. Who's having the shot for us to win the game? We had anybody at the club.
At the club? I think probably, from what I've seen, unbiased, the best kicks at the club that I've seen would be probably Sugar and Gilly, I reckon. Probably the two best, I'd say. But over 35, Sugar, Gilly if it was a little further.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't think Gilly's a very good shot at goal.
Isn't he? No, he's a good field kick. Yeah, I haven't seen his goal shooting, probably, to be honest. So, Mickey Noble's pretty reliable as well. As long as it's not windy, he's got the double-handed ball drop. But
He
it
does.
works pretty well when it's not blowy.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough. You're going to move your feet so I can see my
Sorry.
questions. Thank you. Who do you follow in the footy?
Don't have a team. I'm a big un-Australian. Love footy, watch every game. Yeah, I know. So I'm not proud of that.
Vegemite.
I like it on toast.
Or you take photos.
Not on a
and stuff.
sandwich. Not on a sandwich, like, only on toast.
Only on toast. Why not
Yeah.
in the sandwich?
Taste shit on a sandwich.
You know what
It's
you
only
can
good
do?
for toast.
Put a little bit of sugar on top.
Oh no, you're getting weird now.
It's crunchy Vegemite.
I thought-
It's good shit.
Thought I was weird with some of the stuff, but that's just really weird.
I haven't taken naked photos of myself.
Bullshit! Just to see how they look, just in case you were going to send them.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
All right. Your favourite all-time player?
Favourite all-time player? I love Tony Modra when I was younger.
Modra,
I used to
yeah.
like, when Adelaide were playing on a Friday night, I
Yeah.
was like, sensational. Yeah,
Got the goals and got the holes.
Oh, good play. I would have loved to have been on his. Would have loved to have been his wingman, his backup.
Absolutely.
Yeah, getting
didn't
his crumbs like his crumbs would be like some every other bloke's like.
Yeah. Unicorns.
Oh,
I reckon he knocked back some unicorns.
oh.
All right, who do you reckon's going to win the Brownlow?
Brownlow, I think Dusty's home now. It might have been because the umpires subconsciously won't vote for him now. I think pretty much in the AFL probably told the umpires not to vote for him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right, who's going to win the flag?
Win the flag, bit open this year.
Mm.
I still think Sydney have got the game come finals time. The others still a little fragile to me. Yeah, that can. I think everyone's able to get opened up defensively. Apart from Sydney, don't get smashed.
Mm. It's
Yeah.
probably the most open year we've had.
Yeah.
Really, for a long time,
It is,
isn't it?
it
Because
is.
there's anyone on the day
Yeah, I
who
don't.
can actually beat anyone.
Yeah, I don't. Look, there's a couple of teams in the top four. I think it just. I don't know. I'm not sure Geelong can go all the way. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I don't
Richmond.
think they
Richmond
can.
are top four.
No.
Just keep themselves.
Richmond, terrible.
We flat out win in the final.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that's all the questions I've got. So I think that's it. Will Jesser, thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.
Get around us.